Now Irving. He has 5. 4 seconds left. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Irving.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And the first half ends in a close one. Cavaliers lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Terrific game for Smith. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low.
You know, LeBron has an interesting tradition during the playoffs. He turns his cell phone off, stops watching sports television, and instead he watches movies and reads books. It sounds like a good life lesson for all of us.
No good from Durant. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Mozgov. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Mozgov's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And for LeBron, that tradition started a handful of seasons ago, Clark. They'll even catch him reading books before games.
Well, you know, I've heard it said that all readers aren't leaders, but all leaders read. And LeBron James, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, autobiographies of Malcolm X, Jerry West, and even his friend Jay-Z, he has dedicated himself to expanding his knowledge. That's a good sign.
As you did. You are voracious.
I love to read. I've always loved to read.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. There's the double team with Westbrook. Love the pass to James. Kept alive. Mozgov kicks to James. Hits the 3-point bomb. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, promise offensively, scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow's subbed in for Dion Waiters.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Kanter not a big leaper or shot blocker, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots.
Singler outside. And stolen by Love. He lobs it up. And the dunk by LeBron.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And here's Morrow outside. That's good. Morrow's got 5.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Mozgov dishes to Love. Kevin Love, an incredible rebounder. And it seems, Steve, he's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his positioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Miller's checked in. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Cantor. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love. You see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all, in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
Good point, Clark. Very good.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. Love outside. Passes it to Miller. The shot no good. Thunder trailing by 12. Waiters passes to Augustine. No good. Good D by Love.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Dion Waiters is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Miller with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Durant's running.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 14 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game. Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he has even yet peaked as a player. Scary to think, but there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post game.
Under trailing by 10. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
The shot's good from Love.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Singler, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Cleveland also making some changes. Smith comes in for Miller, and Irving subbed in for Shumpert. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Singler, no good.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Smith Kicks to Mozgov. 3 on the clock. Here's LeBron. The shot no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Waiters dishes to Durant. And that one's good.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Perry Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Yeah, and the game is literally hanging in the balance. So a play like that can become an igniter, a possible game changer.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ibaka. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Durant with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving kicks to Love. Smith on the wing. Outside Irving. Dishes to Mozgov. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Durant attacking. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And they take the lead. That's 7 points for Lamb. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Cleveland. Durant attacking. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 1. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. For the Thunder, Cantor comes in for Jones. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Landry. Shot's good. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half. I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing, neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kel.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 13 points and 7 assists.
Well, he's dominated this game. Not only has he gotten to the free throw line with his aggressiveness, but he's gotten open shots for his teammates as well.
Well, those are the 2 most fundamental areas of the game, guys.
How big was that? He's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Cantor. A second chance effort. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Irving against Durant. There's the pass to Westbrook. Can't get the 3 to fall. LeBron with it. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. And So it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.